Have you felt lonely even when surrounded by people? Here's the truth. Being lonely does not mean being alone. The difference is black and white. The truth is you can leverage your situation to be more empowering. Yet no one is talking about this. Being alone is a powerful choice. In this video, I'll explain aha moments that come from being alone. Alone is greater than lonely. First things first, lonely and alone can be a state, a feeling, or a mood. So, disregarding the complexities of English, let's get on the same page. When I think lonely, I associate it with someone who is uncomfortable in their own skin and their own mind. They will do whatever is necessary to distract themselves from themselves. Versus when I think alone, I associate it with a man or woman who is focused, protecting their mind and ambitions from the distractions of the outside world. You might be asking, is this accurate? Is this a cope? Would it pass a litmus test from 50 scientists? But you should be asking, who cares? If it works, it works. Lonely is limiting. Is that aggressive? My issue with lonely is the limiting belief it enables. People put themselves into a prison of loneliness that they don't even realize is homemade. It's like making chocolate chip cookies, but when it's time to serve them, you lock them up in a jar. Everything in life is a choice. You choose your next step, you choose to be lonely, or you choose to be alone. Choose the more liberating option. Dopamine chasing clouds judgment. Well, back in the lab and when you are alone, you realize rotating from chasing endless dopamine in your room alone is not being alone. When a dude goes from messages, Instagram, Netflix, eating junk food, watching YouTube over and over, I call this sacred act the dopamine shuffle, not to be confused with the Cupid shuffle. Imagine each habit as an individual card. The Jack of Hearts is junk food. The Queen of Spades is Instagram. And once you use up the deck, you shuffle it again, creating the dopamine shuffle. Funny enough, the dopamine shuffle is a shortcut to loneliness. Beauty and solitude. When you are alone, you realize there is beauty and solitude. By being alone, you get to piece together your identity, alchemize your life, which is only possible in solitude. A study claims that 1/3 of adults are fearful of being alone, which goes to show that avoiding solitude is like avoiding a small leak in a boat. At first, it seems manageable, so you keep sailing, distracting yourself with the view. But the longer you go without addressing it, the more water accumulates. When the leak finally demands your attention, it is no longer a small trickle, it's a flood, and you're forced to deal with it all at once. My suggestion is to opt in to being alone. There you'll find the beauty in solitude and detach from the third of adults that are scared of being alone. Take action alone, brother. When you are alone, you realize if you want it done, do it alone. No one is going to encourage you. No one is going to give you a gold star. It must be done through your own will. Scripts don't write themselves. Weights don't lift themselves. Only way anything gets completed is through one's own action. I hope to encourage the dudes on planet Earth to stop hitting the snooze button before you wake up an old man with nothing to show for it. Confront your past. When you are alone, you realize you must confront your past. I believe the past is best left behind because ruminating serves no purpose. The only way I reached this conclusion was by coming to peace with my mistakes, my moments of weaknesses, and the shortcomings that once surrounded me. The realization that peace is possible arose in solitude, for in stillness, answers grow. How do you like them apples? You got you. When you are alone, you realize lonely and alone are not the same. Once you realize that all you got and all you need is yourself, that's D-O-P-E. Dope. Lastly, still interact with the world. When you become comfortable with yourself, coincidentally, your relationships become more meaningful, impactful, and fluid. Society is easier to deal with, and profoundly, you're no longer lonely in a crowd. New videos every Friday at 3:33. Make sure to like and subscribe, and all I can say is, it's dope, baby.
Liam, I don't get it. What's dope? Spelled D-O-P-E. You dope? What's dope? It's dope. I don't know.